If you gave the video a like, I'd be very happy. Let me try that again. Happy New Year! I know, it's February already, but it's the first video on my channel for this year, and I just want to wish everybody who's watching the very best. May 2022 be more than twice as good as 2021 was, and 5 times as good as 2020 was. Very exciting to be back. Today we are going to look at Coldplay featuring Ed Sheeran. So they had a concert launching their new album, you know, Music of the Spheres. I love the album, by the way, but that's for another day. They had a concert with Ed Sheeran as guest, in this song anyway, at London's Shepherd Bush Empire on 12 October 2021, a mere 13 days before my 50th birthday. So actually they arranged the concert to, you know, make me feel special. Not really, but Coldplay. Coldplay is one of my favorite modern bands. I've loved them since I discovered them in the early noughties. And I just realized when I did some research before this video that they have released over 30 albums and EPs. That's extraordinary. So the band was formed in 1996, and they released their first album in 1998. So that's a long time ago. That's way before many people who enjoy the music today were born. So yeah, longevity really tells you something about a band, hey? It really, really does. But anyway, so I found this video of this live performance with Ed Sheeran of probably, well, I won't say my favorite, but one of my favorite pop songs of all times. One of my favorite pop ballads of all times. This song called Fix You. I just love the song, and I'll talk a little bit about why I love the song so much as we go along in the video. So without further ado, let's get started and check out this performance together.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for giving us our jobs back. Half of you helped us to get here in the first place, so thank you all. Our family and friends, and all of you have been listening for a long time, and we're so grateful. Okay, thank you, Will. When you try your best, but you don't succeed, get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face, 'cause you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste, what could be worse?
Yeah, it's a beautiful setting, that theatre. They've done amazing with the lighting and all the ambience in the room and so on. And I was just thinking as I was listening to Chris Martin there, you know, I'm having watched and listened to this band for probably 20 years now, almost 20 years. It's just lovely to see how an artist like him and a band like them just become so comfortable with themselves. It's often so typical when a band is young and they're just starting out and trying to make an impression, how most of the time artists, singers, performers work so hard to project a certain image or whatever, and then after a while, if they keep going, if they have longevity like these guys, after a while they just settle down and just be who they are. I just have a lot of respect for Chris Martin as well, just the person that he is. He's always so real to me and genuine, you know, and respectful towards other people in interviews and in concerts and in stuff. And It's just, he's a dad, he's a family man, and he's just seems like a generous and a good-hearted guy. And that comes through for me on the way he talks to his audience here at the beginning of the video, and really thanks them sincerely for coming back out to concerts now that they can, and for supporting the band and all that all the years. And one more thing I want to say is that Chris Martin for me is a great example of a very successful frontman of a band who doesn't really have I guess what you'd call a spectacular voice, right? It's not the kind of vocal, the kind of voice that you would go, that's an exceptional voice. But that's the point. You don't need that. You need to be real. You need to sing in a way that make people feel something. And that, in my opinion, he can do very, very well. And then also, of course, normally in Fix You, he starts in the higher octave. When you try your best, but you don't. The sort of falsetto-y sound. But recently when he sung it live, and here again, he starts in the low octave. When you try your best and you don't succeed. So he starts lower. And I think the way he does it is just real and it's beautiful. So let's keep going. And then there comes Ed Sheeran. Actually, I think his voice is suited very well to the song. And then he goes up the octave and he sings it in that higher octave, the second verse. And also, yeah, like I said, I think the song suits his voice well. And again, here's another example of a, billionaire, multi-million album selling artist who doesn't have an incredible voice. He's worked on his skill. He's a way more skillful singer today than he was when he started out, which to me says that he has worked on it. It's not just been, evolutionary improvement, but he's worked on it. And he sings well. He controls his voice so well. But it's really beautiful how he now comes into the higher octave. And I also love how Chris Martin, in his stagecraft, without losing himself or his identity on the stage, he makes room for Ed to lead, to solo that part of the song. I know this is a small thing and you would go, yeah, duh, they should be good at it after all these years, but it's really worth pointing out, especially to people who are young performers. Someone once said, I can't remember who in my life, that if you want to know how to do something, how to do it well, then look at people who do it on a world-class level. So for all of us who are aspiring singers and performers, we have to look at these people and see how they do things and take note of these little things. Now they both sing high. I just love this build in the song. So good. Oh my gosh, it's so good how everybody in the band is on a mic and singing along in this bridge. And I'm always amazed when I see a drummer singing and singing in a controlled way. So even earlier in this performance, a drummer was singing a harmony with Chris. And it's just, I don't know how you do all that so hectic, so physical, so exerting, and still sing in a controlled way. That's incredible. But I just love how all the voices are in, and they have such great skill in live performance. And again, they should have, because they've been doing it for 25, 26 years, but they do. The whole band, just their signature, their identity is there. They're all so comfortable, so organic about how they perform live. I think it's incredible. And now the very special ending. Again, Ed Sheeran has the respect for the band. Once he's done, he smiles, he nods, and then he gets off the stage, because it's not as much his moment as it is Coldplay's moment. So that's cool to see. Yeah, so I think that was really pretty. I mean, you know, if a song like that, well, if any song can be performed over and over and over again and covered, and, you know, you hear it millions of times, and after all these years, it still feels relevant, it still connects, then in my opinion it really is a beautifully and very well written song. Not necessarily beautiful, because that depends on whether you like the song, but it's a really well written song if it lasted all these years and people still want to sing along to it. And yeah, I think it was really, really, really special. And just the last thing I want to say about this song, I think it is so well written for the voice, for a voice. There's lots of R vowels on higher notes, and there's lots of R vowels on long lines, like and I. Just beautiful melody on an open vowel. You don't get that a lot in songs. Sometimes it's oohs and ahs, which is like, you know, BVs or just like embellishments. But this is part of the lyric. And just beautiful melodic lines. That's just so singable. So I love it. I think it's awesome. Thank you so much for joining me to take a look at this special moment. Maybe you've seen it before, maybe you haven't, but I just discovered it yesterday and thought it was something special and something with. And I've been wanting to talk about Coldplay, and especially the song Fix You, for a long time. Thanks so much. If you give the video a thumbs up, I will know that you enjoyed it, and I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, why don't you do so today, and check out all the other things that are on the channel as well. This is Johan Bester saying, take care of yourself.